anything yet. Still, it does look pretty bad. The man seems to be completely lacking in any sort of Christmas spirit. But you mustn't let your spirits droop. It's just a matter of making a spirited effort. A bit of old school spirit's what's required. Must be a wanting spirit at this time. You know, my throat's a bit parched. I could use a drink myself. Wait, I have it.
Yes.
What else can we do? We spirits here on Earth. I mean, we can go about unseen, walk through things, but can we do anything else? I thought you'd never ask. Come here. So we can alter our appearance. That's the least of it. Transubstantiation, instantaneous relocation, reversal, and a stop at your time. Really, when you're on official business, your power
Perhaps we can scare some sense into the old reptile. Perhaps a ghostly visitation.
Something really terrifying. How's this? Suddenly Marley was covered in a long white sheet with two eye holes cut out. Oh, that's strange. I don't think that's going to do it.
Oh, I think it will. I think you'll be surprised. Let's just try it.
I wouldn't if I were you. You're liable to get thrown in with tomorrow's boy.
Well, if you're so smart, what would you do?
Well, it's really not up to me. But I think you're pretty scary as it is.
Thanks. You mean Marley blinked back into his former shape like this?
Well, I think you can tart it up a bit. You have been dead for 7 years.
7 years, yes. Marley rotted before his companion's eyes.
That's good.
Scrooge was uneasy. All day he had a feeling of being watched. Now on his way home, the darkness and the cold and the fog all seemed to conspire together. To trip him up, to confuse him, to rattle his nerves. No one more suspicious about the street lamp. No one hiding in the dark courtyard. Alone. He turned toward his door, long lashed safe.
Scrooge. Marley looked him in the eye, grinned, and waggled his tongue horribly. Before having a good grace to turn back into a knocker. Never having to let that happen again.
As he lit his candle to light his way to his room, he was suddenly aware of a large, dark, spooky old place he lived in. The candle didn't seem to light much of it. And what was it? Damned the grotesque shadows that seemed to move a bit more than they ought to have done. What? Quickly made his way up the stairs into his room and locked and double locked the door behind him.
Not bad. Thought the green glow particularly nice.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 3535 nonstop from Boston to Dublin, Ireland. I'm Captain Ben Stokes, and Ms. Rena Miller is my assistant pilot with you this fine morning. The flight attendant today is Annie. Now at this time, would you please turn your attention to Annie for some brief but important safety information. Once again, we'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us, and we look forward to being in the air shortly. So how's your week?
How can you ask me that?
What, just outside your week?
Shut up, Ben. I knew you were an asshole, but I didn't think you were that much of a cruel motherfucker.
Cruel? What are you talking about? Who's cruel?
Why didn't you go? I mean, I know things are kind of rough for you in your completely carefree, porn-filled life, but why?
Go where? Did the guys get together or something? I wasn't invited.
Okay, Ben, fuck you. It's not funny anymore. Why didn't you go?
Go where? I didn't.
We're ready, Captain. Morning, Rena. So sorry, by the way.
Thanks, Annie. I appreciate it.
No problem, hon. Let me know if you need anything.
Sorry about what?
Don't ever talk to me again.
2L, 2R. So are you gonna talk to me or not?
Why should I? You're so fucking funny, Ben. Hilarious. Gut-busting. What do you need me for?
1L, 1R. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that your seat backs and tray tables are fully in their upright and locked positions, and that your carry-on bags are stowed completely under the seat in front of you. Once we're in the air, we'll be going through the cabin with our complimentary snack and beverage service. Today we have a choice between pretzels and gray chips, along with orange juice, apple juice, cranberry juice, Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, ginger ale, Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb, Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, Fanta Orange, Fanta Grape, Cream Soda, Root Beer, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, Sunny Delight, Four Locos, Cherry Slushy, Loganberry, coffee, tea, or water.
We serve Fanta now? How am I funny?
Pretending you don't know what I'm talking about? real classy man. Christ, you're fucking slow.
Oh, hang on. Ladies and gentlemen, the main cabin door has now been locked. Annie, please prepare for takeoff.
Asshole.
I don't know what you're talking about! Oh, God. I apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. My morning coffee's just kicking in. Anyway, I'm happy to inform you that everything is under control now and that we are second in line on the runway for takeoff, so we should be in the air soon. Jesus Christ, Rena, you're gonna get us in some major fucking shit here, huh? Now look, either tell me what the hell you got up your hoo-ha or just drop it until we get to Ireland, okay?
Hoo-ha! Excuse me? Did you just say hoo-ha? Language, Ben. Language. I can sue your ass for sexual harassment.
Yeah, we were married for 2 years, so I know a great deal about your hoo-ha.
Like I don't have dirt on you, Slim.
All right, listen, okay? I've got clearance, okay? See that? You just let me fly.
Oh, my God, you've got clearance. Well, all right then. It's always about you, isn't it, Ben? It's always been about you. You, Captain Ben. Captain Ben Stokes is 5 international flights a fucking week. And if it just happens to be about somebody else, well, you just don't bother to fucking show up.
Rena, I'm sorry, but I have no choice but to tune you out.
As if you haven't done that to me before, as I recall, you like it. Yes, you do. Yes, you
I
do.
don't, Rena, okay?
Do you even know Dan Schiller?
Is that a rhetorical question? He's been our best friend since
No,
college.
I was at his fucking funeral. You heard me, you fucker.
Rena, this is the worst possible time for a joke. I talked to Dan on Thursday.
Thursday, yeah, Thursday. He died on Friday morning. You asked me what I did this weekend, and now you fucking know.
Rena, I swear to Christ, if this is a joke, I will fucking murder you. Rena, this is a joke, right? But I will kill you,
Of
Rena.
course it's not a joke, you fucking schmuck.
What
I
happened?
got a call.
Oh, to him, what happened to him?
My refrigerator.
I swear to God, don't start
He
talking.
climbed into his own refrigerator.
What?
He had problems, man. He climbed into his own refrigerator and he suffocated. No, not funny, man.
Seriously, is it a refrigerator?
It's the middle of July. He doesn't have air conditioning. He was trying to cool off.
Shit, guy's apartment is really hot, isn't it?
6th floor walker.
Rena, nobody told me.
Yeah, right. I tried to call you. You went straight to voicemail.
You reached the voicemail of Captain Ben Stokes.
You're a captain on your fucking voicemail. What were you doing, huh? Fucking some sluts?
No!
This afternoon, we were given a tour of Santa Land, and it really is something. It is beautiful, a real wonderland with 10,000 sparkling lights, fall snow, train sets, bridges, mechanical penguins and bears, decorated trees, and really tall candy canes. We entered and traveled through an elaborate maze, a path which takes you from one festive environment to another. The charm faded when we were given code names for some of the various stations. The narrow entrance beside the hallway is referred to as the oh my God corner. People arriving see the long line and say, oh my God! And it is an elf's job to calm them down and explain that it will take no longer than an hour to see Santa. Further along the path, we came to what is known as the vomit corner. A mirrored wall where nauseous children tend to surrender the contents of their stomachs. When someone throws up, the nearest elf is instructed to yell, "The Moose!" the brand name of the janitorial product used by the store. The path ends at the magic tree, which is supposed to resemble a complex system of roots. The child is supposed to think, I can't believe I'm inside a tree. But instead it looks like a large-scale model of the human intestinal tract. Once you pass the tree, the lights dim, and an elf guides you to Santa's house, which is actually more like a shack in regards to size. There's no sink or toilet, So it's hard to imagine Santa actually living there. It's more like his den or his think tank. But they've gone out of their way to make the place cozy and intimate. The walls lined with toys. Each house has a hidden camera. After the tour, we were given a demonstration of some of the various positions in action performed by some of the returning elves who were so animated and relentlessly cheerful that it embarrassed me to walk by them.
Home again. No, not home again. In prison again. And all the wild sense of freedom gone. The city seems so cramped and so dreary with toil and care and business anxieties. God help me, I wish I were at sea again.
Let's have one on the house. Bartender, don't be a louse. As the rooster once said to the hen on the shed, let's have one on the house. One! Oh, some liquor was spilled on the barroom floor. The bar was closed for the night. Hole in the wall. A little gray mouse gave a sight. He left up the liquor on the barroom floor, and back on his haunches he sat. And all night long you could hear him roar, "Bring out the goddamn cat!" To the little oh, the cat came back about 1:15. Ate up the little gray mouse. And the moral of this story is, you can get a drink on the house.
Close that window.
Why would I do a thing like that?
It's past midnight, Mark. The city's asleep.
If a man cannot share his love of music with the rest of the world, asleep or awake, who can he share it with? Besides, it didn't seem like it was past midnight when we were singing in the hallway or out in the street.
We're in a fixed place now. Easier to find.
Stephen, please. Let me remind you that I was recently stuck on a ship for 2 weeks with nothing to do but talk to men from a disastrous shipwreck and delve into the deepest, darkest corners of my mind. I was starved for excitement and adventure. Look, we're doing everyone a favor. We wake them up out of deep sleep. They get up, yell a bit, get it out of their system, and back to bed. When they rise in the morning, they'll think it was a dream.
It doesn't look like Ward here's up for singing much more anyway. Isn't that right, little Ward?
Stop! I'll leave the choice to you, Lightweight. Window, open or closed? I don't know. Leave alone. There's a journalist for you. Can't answer a simple question.
Come on, settle it. Open or closed?
Keep the window open and your mouth shut. If I don't get some air, I'm likely to be sick. At this point, I don't think anything will stop you from being sick.
What say we speed up the process and fix me a drink?
Who's gonna feed it to you while you lounge?
And sit up for a drink? Oh, did I hit someone?
No, not from where I sat. To me, it looked like someone gave your knuckles a sound rapping with his jaw.
Mark, stop it. Just stop talking. You're killing me.
You listen to him. You slugged that cheek good.
Is this how the two of you get your best stories? I'd hate to think that the two distinguished writers would be the cause of their own stories in tomorrow's rags.
Hey, don't look at me. This was all little Ward's fault.
Hey, don't you call me that. I don't remember too much of tonight, but I remember being on the winning end of a brawl. I think I've earned the right to be big for one night.
Well, you certainly didn't earn the right to be a professional billy hustler.
Hey, there was something wrong with that cue ball. It was too heavy. Those guys were cheats.
That's right. My stick was too short.
Incidentally, the next time you break a billiard stick over the back of someone, ask him if he owns the bar